Robin Casey here at Your Own Pace Crafting. Today is Thursday, April 23rd, which means there's only one Thursday left in April. Can't believe it. Anyway, let's get right into it today. I made some cards based on designs by Jackie Ballheis, and they are called doodle cards, I guess. But what we did is used the 2024 to 2026 in color DSP. So this is Pretty in Pink, and we've got, this is testing my memory, Peach Pie, and Pretty in Pink again. And this, I always get these backwards because they look so similar to me. But this is Summer Splash, and this one is Petunia Pop, and then this last one, Shy Shamrock. So these are the colors. They're still around this year. Oh no, actually these are the ones that are going out. The colors, the 2025 to 2027 colors are, I'm not saying that they're being replaced, but the shiny new in colors are coming out in just a few days. So I always feel sad for the in colors that are being, I don't know if they're being pushed aside, but you know, maybe people aren't paying as much attention to them anymore because our shiny new colors are coming out, which are great. I love the new colors. I'm not going to tell you what they are. Y'all have probably seen them, heard what they're going to be, but they are fabulous. But I wanted to give our 2025 to 2027 in colors a little love with these cards. So we will go ahead and cut down to my desk. Okay. So I showed you the cards, and this is the first card. I've done most everything, put most of it together, because we are going to do 5 cards with each of the colors. So what I have done is picked out the 2025 in color 6x6 designer series paper, and this is one side of Darling Duckling, and this is the other side. So what I did is, I, like we did with this card, this is what this card is based on, the thank you card. I just took one of our, wait, this is an old one. Let me get one of our current ones. Oh, if I moan and groan a little bit, it's because I have been doing exercises and the people are trying to kill me. I'm just saying, it's hard. I'm sore, but we're sitting down, so it's all good now. Okay, I'm just using the Stampin' Up journaling pen, and you see I've done most of it, so I'm just gonna finish up. But it doesn't have to be perfect. You just go around the images and look how cute this is, and it really just brightens up this paper, doesn't it? My husband loves this. When I did this with the other cards, he could not believe what a difference just doodling around the paper made. It just really makes the design stand out. So pretty. All right, so there we go. I have put 2 strips of the back of the paper. I'm going to try and give y'all measurements. I have them written down over here. We'll just kind of talk through the measurements. These are the Darling Duckling. This is the Darling Duckling card. 2 DSP strips, 1/2 by 3.5, and then this DSP 3.5 by 2. And we're just going to attach this to the black. which the black is 3 5/8 by 2 1/8, and it is popped up using dimensionals. And then this is gonna just go on the top of this, just like that. I have already stamped our sentiment. Thank you for everything. And I decided to use, because what I used with these was the Simply Said stamp set. And that stamp set is gone, which I can't believe, because it was one of my favorites, had such wonderful sentiments on it, simple, clean, great for everything. So I looked at several stamp sets, and I settled on Beautiful Motifs, which is on Last Chance. So if you want it, like I always say, get out there and get it right away. But I loved that it had a lot of just good sentiments. So thank you for everything is what we're using on this. We're going to use Hello, Thinking of You, Celebrating, and You've Been on My Mind with the cards. But just to tell you, I also looked at a couple of other stamp sets. So if you don't have that one, Friendly Foliage and Words of Beauty are two excellent choices as well. Okay, so I already have this stamped, trimmed, dimensionaled, if that's a word. Just peeling off the backing, and we're going to pop our sentiment here on the edge. There you go. Card number 1. Okay. The next card is based on this, Thinking of You. Yes. Okay. And here's all of our pieces. So this is Timid Tiger. So same thing. We've got our foliage design, floral design on one side, the stripes on the other. And I cut the stripes going this way this time. And this piece is 3/4 by 4 3/8. And this is going to go on this edge of our black piece, which is 3 by 4 1/2. So let's attach this. Yeah, these cards are going to come together really fast. Really, what takes the longest, and it doesn't take long at all, you can do it while you're watching TV. I watch American Idol, and I also watch Survivor. I would suggest doodling while you're watching maybe American Idol, because you don't really have to focus on the TV the whole time. But with Survivor, oh my goodness, and especially season 50, I am loving having all those people back. I mean, Ozzy, he is still a beast. Love him. Coach, bleh, I'm ready for him to go. Anyway, Sari, of course. I love Survivor. I know I'm one of the few people that probably still love Survivor, but I do. And Jeff Probst, that man, he probably owns the island of Fiji by now. Anyway, I like to watch and hang on every single word that they are saying. Survivor, I love the strategy. I could never do it. Big Brother would be more of what I would do. I love Big Brother too. Anyway, okay, back to the card. This piece is 2 by 4 3/8 that we doodled on. And this is going to be popped up on our card base. So let's put some dimensionals on here. Get dimensionaled. Okay. And then, you know me, I like to dimension. Okay, but I'm only going to peel off. I'm not going to peel off all of them. Probably just going to do like this. Really, these are just here for support. They're the emotional support. Dimensionals. Okay. Putting our black layer on. Did I tell you the measurement for the black piece? I think I did, yes. Okay, now we're going to stamp Thinking of You. Okay. hopefully this will do good because I don't think I seasoned this. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, so we're going to stamp as close to the bottom edge as possible, and then we're just going to hand trim because it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Ah, that looks good. We still got it. I feel like saying like Woody does on a Toy Story. We got it. We got it. Although he says we did it. We did it. Okay, I'm just gonna trim a little bit off the bottom. Trim a little bit off the side here. Then we'll go in the top. Hopefully I'm cutting straight. And if you don't think you can cut straight, which I'm sure you can always use your trimmer. I just find it quicker and easier just to do it by hand. Do I want to save this piece? Okay, this is I'm going to give you my scrap saving criteria. If it's under 2 inches, I don't save it. So that's going in the trash. That's just me. Y'all can save whatever you want to save. All right, I decided to go with Baby Dimensionals on this strip because, one thing, I have a lot of them. I think I've told y'all before, I use, when I put together kits, which I do a lot of because I love Stampin' Up! Kits, I don't always use all the dimensionals, and so I will save them and use them in things like this. Cards. Okay, and then this is just going to go down here at the bottom, thinking of you. There we go. Card number 2. We should have a bell. Bing. So that we know we're done. All right, next card coming out. This one is based on this design. The Miss You. Okay. And this one I used the Secret C, and I thought, is the Secret C even going to show up with the doodling? It does. It's very subtle. Let me see if I can. It may be so subtle you can't see it. You can see it a little bit. Look at that. It's very subtle, but I really think it kind of brings out the foliage. It looks great. This is basic white cut with the second smallest stylish shapes circle die, and we are going to put in here, let's see what we're using. This one, You've Been on My Mind. Okay, the stripes, again, this is the front or back, 2 sides of the Secret C paper. This DSP is 2 1/4 by 4. This is 2 by 3 3/4, and your black piece is 2 1/8 by 3 7/8. So first we're going to put our stripes sheet on, but you see, okay, you can see how it looks. Let me see if I can get this up here so y'all can really see. So you see, I can tell a difference. I don't know if y'all can. When you look at it closely, you can really tell the difference. So it may not show up here on camera, but if you do it at home, you will see the difference, I promise you. And it's very subtle, but I really think it does bring out the floral images. Okay, here is our stripes. And then we're going to put our doodled foliage piece on our black piece, centered as much as we can get it. We will put some dimensionals on this and get this popped up on our card. Okay. think I will take off everybody today on this one because there's only 6 of them. We can handle that, can't we? Okay. And this goes about right there. And then let's stamp our, you've been on my mind. Let me season this. We got lucky. I don't know. Maybe we don't have to do this. It's just kind of ingrained in me, I guess. Okay. Now, we got to keep fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything that I can get this sentiment in the middle of the circle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. We did it. Yay. Okay. And then this is going to be attached here. So I'm only going to put a couple, I think, little baby dimensionals over here. I know they're minis. I call them babies. And then put a little adhesive. Yes, I'm still watching Dance Moms. I'm still doing my Dance Moms marathon. This may be all out. And I will be honest, I am still using Close to My Heart adhesive because I got a lot of it before Close to My Heart went away. I am going to be getting Stampin' Seal. I promise you. I have some. I just have so much of this Close to My Heart. Wait, that is crooked. There we go. Straighten that now. There, look at that. So, ooh, I love that secret C. So pretty. Okay, 3rd card. Here we go. 4th card, and this is Strawberry Slush. Love Strawberry Slush. But I'm a pink girl. Pink, as Julia Roberts said in Steel Magnolias, is my signature color. Okay, this is what we're basing our card on. So we have, let me turn the page over here. I'm going to have to take a sip of my water. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh, had a little tickle in my throat. Okay. Our DSP, we have one little strip of DSP, 1/4 by 3.5. 2 strips, same size of black. This DSP, 2.5 by 2.5. Our black square, 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. And we're going to use hello as our sentiment for this one. Okay. Now let me get, I think we're going to have to use glue on this because it's kind of thin. And I do have green glue. Again, I'm finishing this other glue up because it's still good glue. But the green glue is the best. All right, I'm trying to get this in the middle of the card. We'll see how I do. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, get our black, basic black. Okay. And this goes on one side. I do like the fact that when you use the glue, you can slide your paper around and get it exactly where you want it. Before it dries. Okay. Here we go. So, movies. Have y'all seen any movies lately? We saw You, Me, and Tuscany, and it was so cute. I love that Halle Bailey. She was on Blackish that I watched. No, she was on Grownish. Grownish was where they were in college. And yeah, I loved it. Okay, I'm going to snip these ends off. Occasionally, I will cut something a little long just to make sure we get it all even. There. Okay. And now we've got our DSP, and we will attach this to our black piece. Just look at how that just makes your DSP pop. I just love it. Such a great idea. Okay. Do we want one in the center? Sure. And I'm trying, I'm restraining here a little bit because really I want to put a whole lot more on here, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to exercise some restraint. Okay, here goes our square, and then we're going to stamp hello, and then we'll trim that down. Okay, get it down here at the bottom. Trim off this side here. Trim off the top. Whoop. Did not mean to just throw that away onto the floor. Okay, let's see. We know we're not keeping this little square because that's tiny. Let's see. Nope. Although actually, because the next one is Celebrate. This might fit just perfect, so I may save this only because I'm going to use it next. I know I'm going to use it. Okay, let's get some more babies on here. Baby Minnie, because that's okay. And Dance Moms. Right now, I'm watching season. Is it season 6 maybe? I think so. I think it's season 6. It's when they get out to California and Abby's legal problems start. And she has the mini team, and Jessalyn, JoJo Siwa's mom, she calls them the babies. So that's why I call Mini Dimensionals the babies. All right. Cute, cute. Hello. Okay, now our last card. Look at that. This is cloud covered. And let me give you some dimensions. Well, really easy dimensions here. We have this DSP 3 by 4.5, the basic black 3 1/8 by 4 5/8. So we're going to attach our DSP that is already doodled on to our black rectangle. And we will put dimensionals on this one. I didn't show you. I already showed you, I know. But I'll show you. This is one it's based on. Happy birthday. Put some dimensionals on. Okay. Since I pulled out an extra one, I will put on an extra one. But that means, just to be fair, put those on too. And I think I've told y'all, remember, you can use these edges on when you need dimensionals. You don't have to just use the, what is this shape? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to embarrass myself, and my husband would be horribly embarrassed if I say the wrong shape. But 6, octagon is 8. Pentagon is 5. Is that right? Is this a hexagon? I don't know. Y'all let me know what it is. Put it in the comments down below so that I know what the shape is. I could look it up, but we're making cards right now. Okay. Not really in the middle, but it's okay. All right, we're going to celebrate. Okay. Okay. Let's get our paper straight for one thing. See if we can do this. How did we do? Oh, nice. Okay, put this up before I spill it. Look, all we have to do is trim off the top, I think, because it did so good getting on the bottom. Don't you agree? Now, this is under 2 inches. Definitely going in the trash. Okay, let's get out our mini dimensionals. We will get this sentiment put on our card, and then we are done. That did not take long at all to get 5 beautiful cards made. Now, did it. Okay, and let's just put it down here in the middle. There. Very nice. Okay, I'll just put these cards out so you can get one last glimpse at all of them. I think they are so pretty. There we go. Okay. All right, so that's it for today. Thank y'all so much for joining me. If you want the free tutorial for these cards, you can go to my Facebook at Your Own Pace Crafting. I have a sign up button on that page. Click it, fill out the information, and I will get you on the newsletter list. Newsletters go out on Fridays, so you can have all the instructions and sizes and ingredients to make these cards as well. And really, these cards, you could, if you wanted to, you could just use one template if you didn't want to do the cards different, and that would look great too. I love all of these templates, but if you wanted to just pick one, that would be great as well. Let's see, what else? Make sure that you subscribe and like so you'll never miss an episode of what we're doing here. And I think that's it. Oh, you could also send me an email to atyourOwnPaceCrafting@gmail.com. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me again this week. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and we will be back next week with something new. I think that we're going to do a scrapbook page next week. So y'all have a great weekend and a great week, and see you next Thursday. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.